Business is booming for Fing Fang Foom's fantastically fresh and filling, fat-free Froget factory. So much so that I've been able to form a new corporation with the profits. The FFFFFFFFF Foundation. Or FFFFFFFF for short.
A green shirt!
But the culinarian inside of me is dissatisfied making only fat-free Frogets every Friday without fail. I need to expand my repertoire, and to do that, I need a crack team of market researchers to find out what the people of Chronopolis are willing to pay money to eat. Fantastic! I have identified a diverse range of individuals on which to conduct your market research. Hear them, and report any fascinating new food trends to me. 3 should suffice.
How could Avengers talk with the Red King?
Do you ever get nervous when you walk on those transparent sidewalks? What? No. Me neither.
Every year I keep hoping someone will invent meals you can just download. And every year I'm still stuffing food in my mouth like some sort of Neanderthal. What's the deal, scientists?
Oh boy, where'd I end up this time?
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Oh, wait, I thought I was gonna The best meal I ever had was actually a wizard's potion. Delicious it was. Not sure I could recommend it though, on account of it turning me into a millipede for a few days.
Avengers Mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Oh, I tell ya, nothing beats a pizza. Place around the corner does a Fiorentina, which is just, oh my gosh! If you showed me one of those Fiorentinas right now, I would just flip out.
That Hydra-proof sushi is all the rage lately. Who'd have thought raw fish would be so good? It's just a shame the sushi place owner is a total snobs.
Some crime near you needs fighting.
Pardon my bold statement, but thy cooking cannot compare to an Asgardian fillet steak. The gods themselves weep joyfully in its presence. As an Asgardian, I should know.
What's the delay? I thought outsourcing market research was supposed to save me time, so that I would have more time to worry about the big things, like family. That is what that commercial led me to believe. Have you learned what fuels the people of Chronopolis? Fiorentina pizza. Sounds fascinating. Sushi. That may work well. I'm big in Japan, after all. And I've always been a fan of fish. A fillet steak, you say? A most favorable suggestion. Sushi, a steak, and pizza, you say? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure. But fish, filet, and Fiorentina? That's a recipe for success. I, the great Fing Fang Foom, shall combine these wonders to produce the greatest culinary aperitif known to the Omniverse. Featuring at a franchise near you, Fin Fang Foom's fundamentally fun and ferociously fiery filet de Fiorentina and fish, flambéed for funkily flavorful fiesta-friendly finger foods, and chips. Or, if you prefer, FFFF, FFF, FFF, FFFFF, FFF, and C. A product of the FFF. Ugh, you know the company name already. Just take your reward and go, before I add you as a secret ingredient.
You worked your whole life to buy a house as far away from the lava rivers, only to end up next to some erupting version of Asgard. Just like Mother predicted.
Perhaps I've been a little overeager this time. The formation of Chronopolis has given me the rare opportunity to expand my collection beyond that of my universe of residence. Obviously, I was thrilled about this, but in my frenzy to add new specimens to my collection, I may have... No, my assistant may have left open some of the containment chambers used to keep them safe and secure and unable to escape. There would be a handsome reward in it for you, should you agree to return what is, by all accounts, rightfully mine. If I were you, I wouldn't contemplate the alternative.
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
It ain't much better out here after all.
Sure is dusty out.
Where in tarnation they go?
You came looking for me? Aw, Tanaleer really does care.
You got the wrong guy, see? It's all a setup, see? I hope there's at least something good for dinner tonight.
What are you doing here? I'm not the guy who escaped from Tivin. Are you implying that we all look the same or something? Okay, fine, it's me. I escaped. I'd put up more of a fight, but the rent in Chronopolis is eye-wateringly pricey. At least with Tivin, I get free room and board.
That ruffian made off with...
And now to take an inventory. Item 4123 3DA Series 71 seems to be a little bit scuffed. But I suppose expecting him to remain in mint condition after running off like that was a little optimistic. And, President Bear, voted the best United States president of the 20th century in his home realm. Which I believe was the confused memory of one Sergeant James Barnes. A fine acquisition, if I do say so myself. Yes, it all seems to be in order. You can leave now. Though I suppose you'll be wanting a reward of some sort first. Very well. I consider this to be one of my greatest treasures. Or rather, a dupe of one.
The barrier surrounding Kang's citadel appears to have fallen. Could someone truly mean to overthrow him?
If I were the coolest version of my
This was so much easier with the helicarrier.
Where's the fun and easy?
Somewhat unsurprisingly, crime rates are through the roof under this new Kang controls everything and everything is linked together physically regime.
Who'd have thunk it, eh? Take a few predatory species, add the innocent naivete of the average human, and multiply it by a megalomaniac tyrant with authority issues, and you get what we in the biz call a crime wave.
Without Coulson's eye-in-the-sky crime-detecting superpowers, we've not been able to cover as much ground as we normally would in crises like this.
There are purse snatchings, car chases, people playing rock music too loud. All sorts of crimes we just can't seem to stay on top of. We're too thinly stretched. Or at least we were until you showed up.
It'd really help us cover more ground if we had an extra field agent or two to share the load with. So, what do you say? Great. We'll split up and take a bunch of these guys down at once. The incidents assigned to you should be marked on your compass.
Remember to stay in radio contact. If you don't hear anything from us, assume the worst.
Clint. He's right, though. At the very least, we'll be in some variety of mortal peril.
All right, let's get to it.
Catch you guys later.
You should be coming up to your first incident about now, right? You see it?
What are you talking about? I'm already on my second.
No, I was talking to... Never mind.
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Is that right?
Every day's rain and Alchemax. You can do it, Avenger. I believe in you. Even if your abilities aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Good work. Head to the next disturbance as soon as you can.
Give me a chance. I'm still not finished with these guys.
You know I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, I know.
I hear the Demonics is hiring. And that name can't be doing them any favors.
You made it to that second incident yet? Don't forget to smile. It's part of the full shield service after all.
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over. I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
smile. Right, Nat? Natasha? You there?
So, remember how we laughed off the whole symbiote thing at Oscorp since it could obviously never happen again?
Looks like the sun is...
Well, I'm kinda sorta trapped by a symbiote right now.
Really? That's so embarrassing for you. I can't.
Will one of you just get over here? Just being near these things makes me want to take a bath.
I'm afraid I'm a little tied up here. Gonna have to leave it to our part-timer. Hey, if you're finished up, could you go check on Nat? This radio silence can't be good.
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping practice going on down in the maintenance.
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
You hanging in there, Nat? Nat? Hello?
You work your whole life to buy a house as far away from the lava rivers, only to end up next to some erupting version of Asgard.
We're so glad you came.
Oh boy. Did the symbiote get to her? Then you've got no choice. You've got to knock it out of her.
Beyond my remit.
Ugh. I'll never get used to that. Hey, Barton, you there?
So, I know I laughed at you and everything, but...
But now you're getting a visit from the symbiote?
There's so many of them,
We should probably go help him. He's my ride home.
We found a new plaything. One that laughs so much.
Is that right? You know, you really ought to ask before you borrow my toys.
Squash it before it gets away.
Phew. All right, I think that's enough for today.
Agreed. I'd say we made some real progress cleaning up Chronopolis. You know, right up until we got ourselves neck deep in symbiote.
Speaking of cleaning up, I really do need to take that bath. I've got symbiote goo everywhere. I just hope I've got some of that anti-symbiote shampoo left.
I think I've still got bottles of that stuff from last time. Anyway, thanks for the help. And for saving our respective behinds from a sticky black doom.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy, but this is too much.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Can someone do something about those awful dang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed... home prattle all day is not my idea of a good time.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sandcastles. And I've heard the weather is...
Oh, when I get my hands on them. Ooh. When I find the rock brain that left my cargo hold unlocked, I'ma kill all 'em. I just caught a bunch of no-good bandits helping themselves to my loot. Took care of most of them, but the rest managed to slip away with my goods. Ain't nobody steal from the Yondu clan. I stole that booty fair and square. And now we're gonna steal that stolen booty I stole back. You with me? Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
Oh, everything I need in this town is either destroyed or just straight up. This is quite the conundrum.
All right.
I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers. There they are. Get 'em! Don't forget to grab all that loot they dropped. We ain't done till we got every last piece.
I heard that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to see him.
You get it all, then move out.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, and ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain.
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole. That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets.
I shall be writing a stern letter to his manager.
Don't see any more of my treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
Hi!
Life sure is great when it's not raining Nova Corps ships.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super...
Well, look at what we got here. So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me, but let me take it off your hands.
That carnivorous plant.
I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break.
Did you grab all the gold? Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right, let's do a quick stock check. 1, 2, 6, 4, something. Who am I kidding? I can't count. But my Ravager's instincts say it checks out. So that's good enough for me. Nice work, Skipper. Hopefully that'll teach the rest of those bandits not to mess with me. I tell you, with all these dishonest folk around these days, you can't be too careful. So lucky for you, you've now got the Yondu clan to watch your back. You ever find yourself in a scrap, you give me a holler.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair. I don't want to go to work today. It's so nice out. Maybe I should just hop on the Kango rail and go on a trip. Maybe to that sandy plank place.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. You look like someone who can tell a stupid name from a really awesome, terrifying one. So tell me honestly, Taserface is a really awesome, terrifying name, right? And your silence says it all. It's always the silence, or the laughing, never the screams, or the say what? That's such a cool and intimidating name that I was promised. So that settles it. You need to help me find out what these people think a scary name sounds like. You're gonna canvass this place until I have a name that strikes fear into the hearts of all men, women, and/or other. This is totally gonna work, or my name isn't TBD.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
We decided to put our city next to an active volcano.
Can't believe I missed the lady giving out free Hexagon Blitz t-shirts.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz? Let's find out.
Chatting with my great.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this.
Where in tarnation they go?
So then he says nobody talks to Taserface that way, and oh boy, you should have seen us crying. I was crying laughing. So good. So good. We did have to skedaddle pretty quick after that, though. Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon.
Hey, come over here a second.
Did you ever find out what all that commotion was over in Xandar? Sounded pretty wild.
With great determination, will, and balanced diet, I too might be to become a strong native king. Drama's being used as a tourist trap? I never thought I'd see the day. Shame about the museum shutting down, but after that business with those spike monsters getting in, I guess they didn't really have much of a choice.
Oh, shot.
This is a public safety alert. There are currently 5 reported incident reports in the local area.
Did you hear? There was some kind of incident over in Sakar, in the museum, I think. Don't know what happened, but whatever it was, everyone's now way too scared to go near the place.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you.
How did I get here?
All right! Get out there and see what these losers think is so great! So what did you find out? Spill it! Guess there could be something to that. think you might have something there. So, the spike monster outbreak over in Sakaar gave everyone the heebie-jeebies, eh? Good! Yeah, that settles it. From now on, my name will be Spike Face! That's good! And spikes are doubly cool, because not only is it the name of a monster, it's also spiky, which makes it even more dangerous. As thanks for your small part in this, you can call on me for a favor whenever you need it. But, you may have to direct your requests to Taserface, just until all the paperwork goes through.
Good to see ya!
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already. Boy sitting next to the central fountain. It makes a sense of mystery. Like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
Sisters. Can't live with them. End of statement. My sister and I have a, shall we say, strained relationship. It's actually quite tiring hating Gamora so much, to the point where a part of me wishes the bad blood between us could just disappear. But let's face it, that's not going to happen. What I need is a sister I don't constantly have to fight. Preferably one that shares my distinct sense of fashion. And one without all that emotional baggage. I need this sister to be more like me. Totally in control of her emotions! Do you understand what I'm saying? I need you to find me this perfect sister. Build her with your own hands if you must. Can I trust you to do that? Apparently, the Avengers have a facility for assembling life forms to an exact specification. I would probably start there if I were you. What? You couldn't be. Surely this is some kind of trick. Fine, I'll humor you. Wow, a sister for me? We should engage in bonding activities such as fighting side by side and... Actually, I could really go for some action right about now. Come, new sister, let us seek out some enemies to fight, together!
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, then ripped...
Permit me to ask you some questions to aid in our bonding, sister. What style of hair do you think would look cute on me? If I had hair, I mean.
Those golden helmets are so fancy.
Come, new sister. I will teach you much about combat. You lose as often as I do, you start to pick up a few tricks.
Call the core!
Yes, sister, that's it! Reduce them all to studs! Take that, Dad! Take that, Gamora! Oh, sorry, bad habit. You're better company than Ronan, at least!
Don't go bringing your villain around here, you villain, you.
Huh, I guess there is something to this cooperation thing. Come, sister, let us seek out some more morally dubious opponents.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like high dangerous as much as the next guy. This is too much.
Oh, everything I need in this town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
You think you can hurt me? At least let me tell me, what is your favorite musical band? I like it when the meals whose hair covers most of their face. Stop wasting our time.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool was here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before. Some extra goods in my brain. Just a little bit. If I spend another...
Aim for their shins!
Now that we're in Chronopolis, can we still become part of the world mind? Because I was really looking forward to chatting with my
Well, world's not been destroyed yet.
Call the core!
Did you try the latest magazine quiz? Apparently, I'm a Miranda.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already. I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
I'd take a trip to the town soon. Kids would love and I've heard the weather is pretty...
Strangers are just enemies you haven't met yet.
That's carnivorous near the Novacore building.
Pathetic! You are all pathetic! Is your heart even in this, sister? Well, I can confirm that this was a thoroughly ridiculous idea, but that isn't to say I didn't take some pleasure from it. It was actually nice to fight alongside someone for a change. In the past, sisterly bonding time has always ended with me being bonded to more machinery, so this was a welcome change. Thank you, sister. Perhaps we can hang out again sometime.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool was here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Hey, come over here a second.
This is a public safety alert. There are currently...
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going? What a kangtastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that. Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
So, now that we're in Chronopolis, still become part of the world mine? Cause I was really looking forward to chatting with my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-
Life sure is great when it's not raining Nova Corps ships.
I accuse him of being a big jerk.
Like there's some sort of secret hidden inside. What a tang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi to him.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2...
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no good.
I have need of your services.
Always so accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk. So, now that we're in Monopolis, do we still become part of the world mind?